Greetings and happy holidays. Happy Festivus to everyone. 2009. This is James of Mega Life 21, the hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet. I'm here at the Newsletter Censored Research Center, and this is the last video of our holiday show. And of course, we're not celebrating greedy, commercialized pagan Christmas, as you heard and saw in the first two videos. I don't need to repeat it. You know, adaptive supporters, interesting word. The great Dr. Gary Null has used it. Many others have also. Adaptive supporters is the best way for me to describe the typical American today that does not want to get involved, that they don't want to get the asses of the masses out there and get involved with what's going on in their community, in their state, in the federal government, with the country, in anything, any way, shape, or form. They prefer to go to concerts and sit in front of the TV, munching on cheap carbohydrate and chemical-ridden snacks, and just talk about sports scores and watch football and just not get involved in anything important. And that explains a lot of things, you know, that how the most frivolous, ridiculous things of life seem to get the most attention from the most people, and not the important stuff. And this is why your country is going right down into the sewer, because of you adaptive supporters. Now, aside from that, not that you nincompoops are going to change, like the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman. He is against calling you adaptive supporters derogatory names. He wants a kindler and gentler approach. But then again, he's a true liberal, which is good, which is great. He still keeps that most important newsletter going. There's nothing like it in the world. It's #1.
And this issue, hey,
but he thinks the Democratic Party has some hope. I don't think it has any hope.
No party has any hope. No politics has any hope.
It's pathological.
Since, as Racket said, politics is pathological.
Yeah.
But you have to operate within some system,
the two-party
or
system.
You are an outsider, and you will remain an outsider forever.
Well,
as Ralph Nader is an example.
Well, we need to get the independent candidates to be. Yeah.
They will not. They will not give their vote, their alignment, their whatever to that outsider, that one person. They want to be part of a party or a system or something of that nature.
Even though that party or system is composed of elitists that will sell them out, which they have with the healthcare reform.
Look back in the Bible and see all the prophets who were sent to all the cities and etc. Did anybody listen to them?
I'll give you a perfect example. The Democratic Party selling you out to health insurance companies with healthcare reform.
There you go. That's
the party of supposedly the compassionate party of the people. But guess what? They're elitists. They're career politicians. They're corporate ass kissers. They're whores to the fat cats. They sold you out. But you continue to believe in the two-party system. You know, Americans, adaptive supporters, and I know you don't believe in playing hardball and insulting the adaptive supporters of America, but you know, you feel that if you call them names, they're not going to change. But at least they know what they're doing. At least we make them aware of what they're doing. Exposed
to what they are doing. Yes.
Whether
nothing wrong with giving people a message.
Whether they like to be put down or not, the message, if the message is based on truth, and it's proven truth, then that's good enough. And that's pretty much what Newsletter Censored gives you, the hard-hitting truth. Now, you were going to say something about the issue.
This particular issue is running the Christmas lie.
The one coming up.
Yes, and if anybody would like to know the true origins of Christmas and etc., then get this issue, which has the Christmas lie in it.
And the Christmas lie was also made into, well, other forms of the Christmas lie were made into internet talk radio show in the past, right? Other variations of the Christmas lie. which can be heard on The God Project every Sunday. The schedule for The God Project with the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman right now, until we change the schedule, but we probably won't, is Sundays starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and ending around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link is on our homepage, www.myspace.com/megalife21. Okay? And you will hear The God Project by the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman. Now, on a lighter note, Tiger Woods is in the limelight right now. Poor little, a boyish, angel-faced, innocent-looking Tiger Woods, who apparently has been sticking his woody in more places than we think.
More places than his golf bag.
He's gotten a hole-in-one about
12 times.
Yeah, outside of the golf course. His hole-in-ones apply to every aspect of his life. Now 11 gumadas, girlfriends. Are they from different parts of the country?
It seems like it.
Well, they're groupies, right? They're
some are actually professionals, working women.
Really?
Yeah.
And in pro wrestling we call them ring rats. The groupies that chase the wrestlers around. But anyway. 11 have come forth, and now they say they have nude pictures. Someone has nude pictures of Tiger Woods, and they want to look. You know what happened? The first girlfriend, I think, was offered to do a Playboy by Hugh Hefner. Now all the other chicks that fooled around with Tiger Woods, now they got dollar signs in front of their eyes, and now they're coming forth because they want to get on talk shows and.
They want their 15 minutes of fame.
They want their 15 minutes of fame. So everybody who has ever had a fling with Tiger Woods, who happens to be a married man, and his wife is a very attractive model, but we don't know what kind of... See, this is the point. All right, all these chicks want their 15 minutes of fame. All these girls now want to capitalize and make money like the first one did. But people have to realize if you're a celebrity, unfortunately, you're under a microscope. Your life is not your own. You don't have any privacy. And Tiger Woods' wife gave him an ultimatum. You either choose your family and your children, meaning the wife and the kids, or you choose golf. Now, she blames golf for him, cheating on her and everything. Being on the road, is that pretty much...
Gave him opportunity.
In other words, traveling for a living, whether it be golf or baseball or whatever.
Remember, it used to happen to the rock singers and everything like that.
Rock stars, yeah. Rock bands, yeah.
Lonely on the road,
This is the problem. It's not the sport, it's the fact that you're making your living on the road and you happen to be rich and famous at the same time. And this is what's going on. But we don't know, listen folks, we don't know the kind of relationship that Tiger Woods has with his wife. She may be a beautiful young model, but we don't know her. We don't know what's going on with them. She could be a bitch, a harpy. She could be, nagging his ass every other minute. We don't know what's going on. But that doesn't justify the cheating. If he has a problem with her, he should work it out with his wife and not do that. But that's probably what it is. It's the lonely traveling lifestyle of somebody who has many adoring fans, and I guess the temptation...
Well, when you get to that level, I guess it becomes something like, I can do anything I want. I'm sure rich people feel like that.
But why do sports figures of the past, how come they didn't have the drug abuse?
We don't know their life.
How come? Let me finish, Jesus.
But back then we weren't so nosy.
How come they did not have the drug abuse problems that the sports stars of today have, the kids?
Because the drugs were legal back then.
They were?
Yeah, you could go into an opium den somewhere and,
and get that water pipe and suck that opium down, and smoke a joint.
Yeah, part of one of the biggest problems with the drug problem is that it's illegal.
Much of it should be legalized.
Yeah, you take out the money out of it, wouldn't you? And organize crime immediately by legalizing it.
Pot and everything.
What Scandinavian countries do that?
That's right. Denmark, Copenhagen, the Netherlands, Amsterdam. All right, we gotta go. We're getting a signal. That's it.